All right, everyone. Welcome back to the Tabletop Core. Today is Josh, CJ here with you too, and we're going to bring you another Incursion battle report. Custodes versus Space Wolves. Today we're playing a reconnaissance mission out of the GT mission pack. Mm-hmm. We've already talked about army lists in a separate video, so if you haven't seen it yet, go check that out, and then come back and finish this.
Yeah.
What secondaries are you running today?
I'm running banners, while we stand, and then engage. And my while we stands are the Praetors, the Terminators, Large Terminators, and then the Achilles Dreadnought.
So you technically have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 while we stands when they break up?
If I do the Unleashed Lines, yes.
They're doing it. We know it. We know
it.
So I'm taking engage, banners, and then Oaths of Moment because I didn't really... It's so hard to pick against Custodes.
Yeah.
It is what it is. We'll be back in just a moment to talk about deployment, have the roll-off for the turn, and get rolling.
Yep. See you then. Alrighty, guys, here we are. We're gonna go over my deployment here real quick. Again, with the mission, it's got the 9-inch bubble here, so where you're back. So over here in my deployment zone, I tried to put the Guardians there within the terrain here, simply because they're not going to do anything, and this is a take and hold, and so an extra to the bonus to their save will help me out quite a bit. Terminators have launched themselves over here at the end of the zone, along with the captain. Our Dreadnought is back there again. Dreadnought. Sorry, I'm thinking Green Knights. Dreadnought's back there again, hanging out by the building. And then our bikes have come over here to the edge of this deployment zone, hoping to make a little run over there. When CJ and I built this, we didn't realize just how open it was going to be. So there's going to be a lot of shooting that's going to happen. So
it's going to be a shooting gallery.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Cool. We'll be back for the Space Wolves deployment.
Okay, we're back.
All right, Space Wolves deployment. We got this zone. We were defenders, so we set up first. We set up very defensively, other than these intercessors who are looking to just cross the line there to get engaged on all fronts. We're all huddled around or behind this building here. So we've got our Eradicators, Dreadnought, our Captain, Intercessors, and the Wolf Guard up above. And our last unit is another unit of Intercessors, camping out right on the objective, planning on raising a banner and hanging out there. So that's it for my deployment. And we just need to get rolling and see who goes first. All right, so we're here for the roll-off to see who gets to go first. You ready?
As my guest, you get to go first.
All right, I'm rolling your dice too.
Well, do it.
4.
What can I do?
1.
I never win.
All right, so Space Wolves will go first. We'll see how it goes. We'll be back at the end of turn 1.
See ya.
So turn 1 summary for the Space Wolves. We'll start over here. These guys, Intercessors, shuffled across the line. Eradicators followed up behind to get range on the jet bikes. So I did have to spend a CP to reroll advance here. They shot at the jet bikes. We did a whole whopping 1 wound after you did your Arcane Genetic Alchemy.
Well, yeah, so I spent 2 CP in order to do that.
Sure. Everything else is kind of shuffled here in the army. Inceptors can't get range on anything yet, so there's no reason to pop them out. Intercessors move forward. The captain here just supporting rerolls type of deal. Dreadnought did shoot at the bikes, where he did overcharge, and we were able to knock 3 wounds off of one and kill one of the bikes. And the Wolf Guard raised a banner, and so I didn't get no points on this turn. If I don't fall back, I'll get an oath point, but we're not hopping up to the center yet to get destroyed quite yet. So just a lot of minor adjustments and stuff, and then we'll be back for Josh's turn 1.
See you there. Alrighty, here we are at the end of my turn 1. Did a few little moves here. The Virtus Praetors over there moved up to take that objective. Our Dreadnought came out a little bit to do some shooting. Our Custodian Guard stayed in place, but they did raise a banner. Our large Terminators came over here around this crate, eyeing this way. And then our Captain, probably a dumb move, but he did it anyways, moved over here to take this objective. So I actually hold 3 objectives now. Just trying to make CJ do a little bit of thinking as to what he needs to do back on his turn.
That is a lot of objectives to have to worry about.
I also got engaged too, so that was part of the point. So yeah, I ended up getting 2 points at the end of my turn.
Yeah, you got 2 points, and you were able to strip off one
Eradicator.
Eradicator over here. So 2 shots down, which is pretty good.
That's it for now.
Now the fireworks on turn 2.
Yep.
All right, Space Wolves turn 2. A lot of stuff happened this time.
It was disgusting.
It was pretty disgusting. But we'll start over here in this quarter. As you can see, the Virtus Praetors are gone. I was able to move up with these Primaris Incursors. No. What are they called? Intercessors.
Intercessors.
Intercessors. They're going to hold this objective here, so that's cool. We shot the Virtus Praetors with Inceptors. There's so many I words.
Yes.
So many I names. Anyways, they were able to kill the 2 Virtus Praetors left over there. Then we rolled over to the Eradicators, and they went to town also and wounded the crap out of that Dreadnought that's over there. Sad pile, sorry. So they blew up the Dreadnought. The rest of the way was a little bit of shuffling until we get here to the main show. We were able to take 2 wounds off of the Captain in shooting, and then the Wolf Guard went in, and they popped off. We did how many more wounds? You're down to 2 left, so
7 wounds have been done to him in 1 turn.
So we did 2 for shooting and 5 in melee with the lightning claws. So that's it. We scored 5 in the primary points. Then we got 2 for oaths for blowing up a vehicle, and 2 more for engage this turn. And then I had 1 more oath last turn for not falling back. So that's it for me. We're going to see what Josh can do here to kind of recoup some of the explodedness that happened. You ready for this?
Nope, but we'll try.
All right.
All right, here we are, end of my turn 2. Did as good as I could, I guess. The Terminators came over, did some shooting, charged in. I was able to get rid of only 4 of them because they're 4 up in wounds.
Yeah.
The Chill Captain fell back over there, and then our Guardian stayed still. So I did get the 1 banner point, and I did get 10 primary points because even though he had more models there, my whole army's OPSEC other than the Dreadnoughts, right? So still got 10 points for that.
Heck yeah. All right, it's looking a little grim, but we're going to run through turn 3 and see how it goes. The summary for Space Wolves turn 3, we just had a whole bunch of movement going on and a little bit of shooting, kind of positioning for the next turn to see how Josh responds. So we come over here to this far table corner. Intercessors moved up, raised a banner. The Inceptors moved forward just to try to cover the midfield. Eradicators came forward to get the Osa moment center objective. They shot. We didn't do anything really over here other than knock you down to 1 wound with combined arms fire from the Eradicators and the Redemptor. And that was helped by these guys falling back. So I won't get a point there, but I thought it was better to get out of combat and try to kind of open up some shooting. Unfortunately, we just didn't do enough to really hurt you.
I do have 1 guy with only 1 wound left, though. So
That's true. We almost got there. You had to spend a CP to save him. So I did get 10 primary points, 1 banner point, and 2 engage points. So that's it for my turn. We'll be back for Josh's turn 3.
See you then.
So we're back for the end of the game. Josh called it after battle round 3.
Yep.
Just to kind of recap that real quick, you were able to shoot with your Alaris, kill off the rest of my Wolf Guard pretty easily, and then charge into my Dreadnought, and you did 12 wounds.
Thanks to the damage reduction.
Also close. And then we were able to punch back and totally knocked out the Alaris. That D3 plus 3 damage is a big deal. So points, Josh ended with 47 plus 10 paint, so 57. I ended at 59 plus 10 for 69. So still a close game. We just scored it up as if we just stopped playing right then and there. Not that I was able to move around and do any more scoring. And overall, it was a pretty good game. We talked about list composition a little bit. You guys, obviously, if you watch the other video, you see exactly how the list is built. But I think your list was pretty good. You talked about maybe taking some Sister or something like that.
Yeah, I got some Sisters of Silence built up. I built them as prosecutors. Oh, what I would have done was probably run them and then not run the Praetors, and then I probably would have ran a Telemon instead.
Yeah, definitely.
Along with the Sisters and no Terminators. That'd have been really tough list to get through.
Yeah, this one wasn't bad. It's just so tough. I think you got a little bit aggressive on your Dreadnought. The Praetors did what they needed to do. I just got some really hot rolling on the overcharged plasma.
Well, and then the Wolves here, as far as Space Marines goes, a unit of 3 Inceptors, a unit of 3 Eradicators, and a Redemptor. That's pretty much the core of any, at least 1,000-point list. I mean, that would fit in any Space Marine chapter.
Yeah, there wasn't much fat here. We got the Vanguard in because we just got those done. Dreadnought's almost done. Inceptors. And really, the only fat to this list was the extra unit of Intercessors. They scored points, but that's 100 points. That's like 2 attack bikes. It's a Lane Speed or Storm. It's something like that. It's more Vanguard vets, more Inceptors. But either way, this was a really tight list. Custodes are falling behind in the meta.
Quite a bit.
Where we saw the D3 plus 3 on this fist compared to a flat D3 on the axe for damage is just not the same. So hopefully we see some improvements from the Custodes in the future. That's all we have for today. Please remember to at least like the video. It helps in the YouTube algorithm. Comments help. If you don't mind, subscribe if you like what you're seeing. We're obviously starting to play some bigger games here. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. You got anything else to say?
No, you pretty much said it all.
Sweet.
Thank you guys.
We'll see you guys next time.
See ya.